Okay. Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Leah Arima, and welcome to my very first video on my new YouTube channel. Today, we are going to be doing one segment that I am happy to start on this channel, which is called Talk About It Tuesday, where you guys can submit comments to me via Talk About It Tuesday link, which is in the description down below. And I give my feedback, comments, or opinions on whatever you guys choose to share with me. So for today, I have about like 8 or 7 things I'm going to talk about that you guys have submitted to me. So not going to take too long with introductions and everything. We're just going to hop straight into it.
But they say the same damn thing. Got niggas paying top dollar to holler. Talking about that pretty brown frame. And I don't mean the Impala that you just hopped out of. Go on about your business. You must be religious.
Okay, so starting off with the non-anonymous topics. The first one is young men or adulting men find pubescent girls mad young attractive. Like, it's a case, it's nasty. It's like around with your little sister's friend. It's nasty. So even at my school, I see this a lot. Like, for my Penn State people, if you have realized signs around our school, like giving us notifications about like reports, like SA reports, or we get the notifications like on our phones, how do you have those signs hung up, but those people that commit that stuff is still walking around our campus? I will never understand that, and y'all know who I'm talking about, but we gonna leave it right there because low-key had to check one of them the other day. But it's okay. It's okay. It's all in the name of keeping each other safe. If you can't find somebody your own age that you think is attractive, then you just need to be alone. Because what is you looking at a little girl for? Like, at my school, certain comments people be saying, I have to look at them sideways. Like what you mean by that? Because you gotta reword that before people think you coming off in a different light. So that topic, like, I know people my age who talk to people like in high school. When I used to be a junior, senior, I knew people who thought it was cute to talk to like freshmen and sophomores. Like, you have girls in your age, and they would have girls that would like them, but they would prefer to go to the freshmen or sophomores. Why? Because they gullible? Because you think you can get away with it? Because they're naive? No, that's not cool. That's not cute.
What's going on? Y'all are going to jail.
Period. Find somebody your own age, or else you're going to jail. Like, like you're going to jail. Like, you're going to jail. Find somebody your age. Leave little girls alone. And for my young women who think it's cute to talk to somebody older than you, I promise you it's not. It doesn't make you cooler. It doesn't make you more likable. It doesn't make people want to lust over you more. Like, it's honestly, my opinion, it's real nasty. Like, you have people your age. You can't find somebody your age. Work on yourself. Love yourself. People are so quick to get in relationships, talk to somebody, have friends with benefits, stuff like that, and their whole life is messed up. Like, come on now. Like, and then you wonder why after all that you're heartbroken, you ain't got no love for yourself afterwards, you're depressed. Like, and I'm talking from experience. Anything on here, I'm sharing my opinion, giving a comment, it will only be from experience, not just willy-nilly comments. Me going through all that stuff, I didn't have the self-love I needed to pick myself up after that. So please, young girls, leave these older guys alone who swear they slick trying to talk to y'all, because y'all are nasty. Y'all are so nasty. And like I said, I know people who used to do that and probably still do that. Like, talk to people who's younger than them. Y'all are nasty. I can call my friends out on it. Y'all are nasty. And I will continue to tell y'all, y'all are nasty. You're nasty. Okay. Jail. Cuffs. Cuff them now. Anyways, now that all that hostility is done, we're going to be talking about our next topic, which is I got a dilemma. So I like this dude and he likes me, but his reasoning for not dating is his dad is a pastor. But on the other hand, I got this other dude who gives great energy and has potential, but can't answer his phone because his schedule is mad packed. So what do I do? Wait it out, or do I leave boy number one? Honey. I feel like you just answered like your own question. If you think you messing with someone and you like them, but the reason they not like trying to be with you or talk to you like that is because their dad's a pastor, you gotta cut that. The other boy, by what you're telling me right now, all I see is that his issue is time. He's busy. You know that he's busy. If you guys actually mess with each other and want to talk like that, y'all can sit down and figure out time management and how y'all are gonna make it work. I see your name and I can see that you're an LGBTQ plus member. You don't want somebody who is afraid to be with you. You don't want somebody that's gonna hide you or anything like that. You want someone who loves you for you, doesn't care what other people think, and can show you off whenever and however they want. It's not a problem being with someone who's in the closet, but if you yourself feel like you're a little iffy about that, don't even go for it, because you're gonna cause problems within yourself and you're gonna start second guessing yourself, and that is the last thing you want. So my advice to you, I feel like you already answered this. Go for the second boy. Like I'm gonna keep you a buck. Go for the second boy. That's an easy fix. Time management is an easy fix. Finding that time to make sure like, oh, this part of my day is specifically for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm gonna call him here. I'm busy throughout my day and I haven't called him, but let me shoot him a quick text to let him know I'm thinking about him. Just little stuff like that, you know, communicate that well so you guys don't have those issues further down the line, okay? And leave that first boy to his father. Anyways, cut, scene, boom. Next. The last one on the non-anonymous comments is talk about life in college. Life in college. Okay. I feel like for me, it's good. Like, I don't know specifically what part of college you want me to talk about, but I'm gonna just double dabble with like oh my gosh, that's a bee. Okay, it flew right. Okay, so academic wise, like with my classes and stuff, college isn't that hard. My first semester, I declared biology as my major, and I had a really hard time with it, only because my high school really messed me up when I was attending it. I've never taken trig, chem, anatomy, philosophy. I've never taken any of those courses. And chemistry, calculus, like trig, those are classes that I would need in high school in order to even know half of what the heck they were talking about in biology. I was doing like so bad that my other 3 easy classes that I had started to get a negative effect, like grade-wise, because of bio, because I was so stressed. I didn't know anything they were talking about, and it wasn't even lecture. Lecture was kind of okay. Sometimes they would bring up like calculus and trig problems, but lecture was okay. It was once we got to lab and we started like having to use like those formulas and everything like that, that's when it started getting bad, because I would have to look for my lab partners to really help me because I didn't have that education. And the reason why I picked biology as my major is because ever since I was like in 4th grade, I've always wanted to be a veterinarian. I love animals. If it were up to me, it's animals over humans. I'm just saying, like, I always wanted to help them. I always wanted to be that aid for them. My superpower, I always say, everybody always asks, if you could have one superpower, would it be easily talk to animals? Like, imagine the army you could have. Like, that's so sad, but it would be for other reasons too, like Dr. Dolittle. I always wanted to be a female Dr. Dolittle, but now that dream is kind of dwindling a little bit because I'm not taking biology this semester, and I'm really just taking general education classes like English, and I have my math class and psychology. Those are literally my 3 classes I'm taking right now. So school isn't really hard for me. Those are really easy and like simple classes, but it sucks because I'm not taking any classes to do with my major, and I don't even think I'm gonna major in that anymore. But other than like school stuff, like academic wise, college is pretty fun. Like I've met some really great people in college, and stop looking at me. I met some really cool people in college and some really great friends. I've been able to introduce them to like some cool things down here. My friends that aren't from PA, one of them being my favorite places, which is Sierra Green. Watch that in the vlog coming up. But going out, like finding where the good college parties is at, that's been fun. Like I feel like the whole like idolize like college part of it, it's been cool. First semester I was a wreck. I was really like a put it off type of person, go party, come back in my dorm, be depressed, like, you know what I'm saying? But now this semester is second semester of my freshman year. I feel like I have things a lot more balanced. The second I get an assignment, I just do it. Like, I am the procrastination queen. I will not do something until 2 hours before it's due. I will be up at 5 a.m. getting an assignment done that's due at like 10 a.m. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what used to be stressing me out, and that's what used to make my mental state worse than it already was. So I'm happy that I'm in a better place now and I can have that balance. So if it is the weekend and my friends want to like go to a party or something, I can be like, ooh, yeah, bet, let's go. Or I can be the one to initiate, ooh, let's go here, let's go there. You know, like mini rewarding, giving myself rewards and all that stuff just for doing those things. So college-wise, life in college, that's what my life in college has been so far. And yeah. So, on to the anonymous submissions I got. So, the first one says, I go to Penn State just like you, but I live on the 4th floor. A couple days ago, all the stalls were full and I really wanted to shower, so I just went to the 3rd floor bathrooms. While I was in there, I realized I didn't put my soap in my bag like an idiot. But I was already wet, speaker blasting, and the warm water was hitting. That's kind of an L, I'm not gonna lie. I ended up just staying there for a really long time since I didn't have soap, and took it as a lesson. What would you have done? I'm gonna be so honest with you right now. If I'm already in the shower, like I got my music going and all that, I just think like me it's really hard. Like that's a hard one. Like you already naked and you wet. And you got your speaker going. The setup is ready. I think me personally, I'm wrapping my towel around me and I'm running back to my dorm. Now hear me out. I like smelling the soap on my body after I shower. You get what I'm saying? Because it gives me that feeling like I'm real clean. You get what I'm saying? I'm not knocking you for staying in there. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get your dilemma. Me personally, though, I would have went back. But in your case, that was a whole nother floor. Like, I couldn't imagine you wet, dripping wet, like leaving your stuff in the bathroom with a towel around you running up the stairs. But me, if I was in that same situation, I don't know. I'll probably stay in there for a while, like you said. That one's a hard one. Like that one's really hard because, dang, I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm sorry. I can't cut that part out. I can't be laughing at.
A few moments later.
I can't be laughing at though. I gotta cut that part out. Okay. I want to know who that is too.
1 hour later.
Like, I'm sorry, like you. I'm sorry.
2 hours later.
I wasn't funny. I'm sorry. That's not funny. That's very serious. I'm so sorry for you.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
I'm so sorry that happened to you. Like I said, I probably would have done what you did, but me, I probably would have ran back. I probably would have just real quick ran back to my dorm. And that's just me being so honest. Okay, so next up is this submission that says pleasure/mental feeding on an emotional level. Now, this one I was a little confused about. I'm just gonna interpret it the best way I see possible. I feel like you're trying to say, what do I think about people who use like food or like other pleasurable things to deal with like their emotions and all that stuff. I feel like, because I know for sure I used to do that. Not used to, sometimes I still do. I'll like eat my feelings away, or I'll use like other pleasurable stuff to like just get rid of my emotions, max my emotions, or just like use it based on how I'm feeling. That's not really a healthy way. You get what I'm saying? Trust me, there are worse ways. There are definitely other bad ways that people take out their emotions, but I guess this is lesser than the two evils, but it's still not good. At the end of the day, your problems, everything you're dealing with, they're still going to be there. And I just think that trying to hide behind it with like bad habits or just food, just like eating your life away, that's not good. That's not the best thing. There's always somebody out there who knows how you're feeling and is going through what you're going through. My issue was I thought there was nobody that understood me, helped me, cared enough to help me. I didn't want to talk to people because I always felt like I was a burden. You get what I'm saying? So I used other outlets to deal with my emotions, and that's not healthy. Nobody should be alone when they're going through issues that they are going through. Everybody needs somebody, and I don't care. It could be like even bad people in this world, they need somebody. Everybody needs somebody in this world that cares about them. And if you don't have 5, you just need 1. Everybody needs one person. You don't need a whole group of friends. You don't even need your family, because sometimes blood ain't even thicker than water. You just need that one person that is there for you, help you, and will be there for you. But even before that, you gotta have that for yourself. Self-love is so important. And I will stress it to the fullest extent because I did not have that for myself. Like I said, don't drown yourself. Don't drown your emotions. Don't hide your emotions. Don't cast them away. That whole thing where people say, bottle up your emotions and put it into something else. Even that, I feel like that's not good, because you could be bottling up your emotions and then you're going to release it. And even in a way you think is positive, and you can end up messing up like completely. So that's my opinion on that. Like I said, I don't really, based on how you word it, I don't really know what you mean. Hopefully I answered you to the best way I could possibly. Okay, on to the next person. This person says, can you talk about how there's so many fake friendships in this school? Like half the people I know are cool with people they don't even mess with, but they be smiling in their face. This is something like you've seen, I've seen this so much in the school, and I don't understand why, because we come out of high school and it's like still high school. You would think it's college and people are mature now, we're all adults, we can sit and have face-to-face conversations with each other. No, like it's literally the same petty stuff that we've been dealing with since high school, middle school. Like it's crazy. Like I people in this place, they still act like they're 12 years old, and there's no need for that. All these little fake friendships and stuff, that's why some people choose to keep to themselves, because they can't trust y'all. Like y'all will really like go and talk bad about someone that you're cool with in somebody's face, and think like half the time that person's gonna be like, oh yeah, I agree with you, ha ha ha, yeah, she's this. No, like half the time they're gonna be like, but aren't you cool with them? Aren't you their friend? Maybe I shouldn't talk to you. Maybe I shouldn't message, because what if you do me dirty that way? It's not cute. It's not cool. Like, I don't know if you're trying to play mean girl or you're a guy and you think you no, it's not. That's not what it is. It's not cool. Cut all that out. All that fake friendships out. You want to act like a little kid, go back to middle school, go back to high school, because that's where you leave that crap at. This is college. This is college. You do not have to be here. You didn't have to be at college. You chose to be here. Either you paid for it yourself or your parents paid for it for you. Why do you come here and instead of worrying about your school, you over here worried about penny little drama? No, that's why your grades messing up. Then you say, and you wonder why your grades ain't looking how they want them. You're wondering why your grades ain't looking how you want them to look. You're worried about the wrong things. You are one-track minded. You over here worried about, oh, she said this about me. Oh, she did this. Like, no, come on now. You have bigger things to worry about. There are bigger fish to fry. So that whole thing, and this person that sent me this, low-key, stay away from that person that you're talking about, or there's people you're talking about, because they could be talking about you as well. Like, leave that alone. Leave that in the past. Y'all that be out there talking about people that you're friends with and then be smiling in their face, you're fake. Like, you're mad fake. Because on the other end, you wouldn't want somebody to do that to you. And even if you don't care about someone doing that to you, it's just the right thing to do. Like, as a human being, treat others the way you would want to be treated. Like, that's just period. And if you worried about somebody so much to where you talking about them, but then you smile it in their face, you're a fan. You are a fan. You are their fan. You're their fan club. I don't care. If you really running behind somebody and you are, but behind the scenes, you over there talking about them, you are a fan. You are a fan. Cut that out. Jail time. You're a fan. Okay. On to the next person says, so I have this friend who is a girl and we talk on the phone here and there, but her boyfriend don't like it for the simple fact that I'm a guy. Okay. She says, don't mind him being weird, but now it's starting to make me mad because he be trying me low-key. I can see where he's coming from, but I don't mess with her in that way. What's your opinion on it? I can definitely say I've had too many experiences with this. Like, I'm going to tell you from my point of view, if I do have a friend and I see their significant other isn't really feeling like us being on the phone, if it's a situation where like y'all ain't on the phone like every second, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all on the phone late at night, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the time you're supposed to be on the phone with like her, like, or she's supposed to be on the phone with her boyfriend. Like, if it's not like 2 a.m. and y'all on the phone and it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's not really that big of a deal. But if it's getting to the point where like he's starting to make you mad or he's making comments like that, I feel like you should probably die it down. Me personally, like, you could be like, oh, I don't care what that person says, whatever, I'm gonna talk to my friend. That's cool as well. I see that because I used to see it that way too. I still do, you know, but it's just in certain situations, I do respect people's relationship, and I'm not about to have nobody irking me in my face when I know for sure I don't like their girl, I don't like their guy, you know what I'm saying? So if you feel like it's getting to the point where he is starting to mess with you, he's like coming at you, I feel like talk to your friend, talk to her, see further what is her opinion, like what's going on, like you need to know why he's pressing you this much. And if you let him know that you don't talk to her, like you don't feel her like that, because you may not want to, you may feel like, oh, you yourself, you knowing it is enough. But I feel like also just trying to put it in somebody else's shoes, this is if y'all are on the phone like constantly. Because if y'all not on the phone like 24/7 or like late at night, like it's 2 a.m. and y'all just on the phone and kikiing, like, then he needs to suck it up. She's going to have friends of the opposite gender. That don't matter. Because I'm pretty sure if he's friends with all dudes, come on now, like you're pushing it. He has to have some type of female friend, like something. So I just feel as though, one, talk to your friend, ask her like, what's really your dude's like deal with me? Why does he have such a big issue? Number two, if y'all are like talking consistently like that and y'all are on the phone late at night, just try and cut that out a bit, because I can see where that might be kind of weird, and especially if it's cutting into their probably time where he would like to talk to her, they would talk. I can see that. But for the dude, if it's not like that, you need to stop being so jealous, like put offish, like to see like, because if she has her friend and that's how it is, you shouldn't be trying to cut that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be feeling some type of way about that. Suck it up, put on your big boy pants. Like, it's okay. If you're her dude, then you're her dude. Like, don't be feeling some type of way, because half the time these dudes or girls out here, like on both sides, they don't want their significant other being friends with the opposite gender so much, but they the first one to be laughing in somebody else's face. So it's time to grow up. We're not kids no more. Like I said in the last one, we're not in middle school, we're not in high school. We are grown. We are grown. We're adults. We're up. At least I hope you are. I don't even know y'all age. But be mature. If you're mature enough, you know what? I'm gonna go based on it. If you're mature enough to be in a relationship, you're mature enough to look and see where you are right, where you are wrong in this situation. So that's my opinion on that. And yeah. Okay, so this is the last comment that we have for Talk About It Tuesday today. And I'm gonna just let y'all know this one gave me a little headache. It gave me just a little headache. Okay, follow me. So Jesus. I gotta put my glasses on for this one. Okay, follow me on this one. So my man, who's not my man, but was my man a few days ago, that started ghosting me, so he's not my man, hit my phone last night, so he is my man. Sweetie, I don't even get what he just said. I'm very confused, but we gonna keep going.
2 hours later.
Is it? Okay. So, because my computer wanted to have technical difficulties, that just took me 2 hours to fix. And it is now nighttime. So we're gonna pick up where we left off, which is on this last comment that I had. That is probably the reason my computer shut down, because she was probably in shock too. Like, damn. Okay. For those few days that he was ghosting me, I found out it's because he got a new girlfriend. Now, this ain't the first time this has happened, and I ain't like ruin nobody's relationship or none. I'm not like that. But he does have a pattern where he talks to someone else, then comes back to me. But he just hit my phone last night asking me if I wanted to link. Now, my options are A, keep talking to him. B, leave him alone because he's done this before. Or C, tell his girlfriend what she getting into. I don't know about that last one because I be minding my business, so yeah. Miss ma'am, I really feel as though, like, we right here. He's doing this and he's already been doing this and you're used to it. Obviously, you wouldn't be sending this to me if you weren't questioning whether you should keep this pattern going or not. Cut that crap off. As far as like telling his girlfriend, I feel like it doesn't have to get like that. Like you said, just like mind your business. But definitely don't be talking to Bull, because like I said, similar situation I had, and I should just cut it right there. Like, dead it right there. Like, that's really weird. And like the whole my man, not my man, is my man. Like, girl, you're going back and forth with yourself. Like, you're fighting yourself. Like, he's good. Like, he's not worried about that. Like, he's out doing him. You see, he got a girlfriend. Like you said, he probably gonna dump her and go get a new John. Like, and where will you be? Still waiting, still missing other opportunities you could have had, but you over here playing with old boy, who is over here getting 1 girl, 2 girl, 3 girl, 4, and you're not in the picture, honey. You're in the picture for a little while, and then he leaves. Like, what's the point? Like, you over here giving me options like ABC. Girl, A, keep talking to him. He has a girlfriend. He has a girlfriend now. Like, hello? Like, no, don't talk to him no more. Like, that's dead. Like, and then B, leave him alone because he's done this before. Obviously, like, I believe people can change. Like, people can have, like, epiphanies and be like, oh, I'm gonna just be a better person. But, like, until you see that happen, I don't even think with this person, I think you should be done. Like, I really think that should be it. Like, dead it right now. Like, boys, when they peep, like, we take certain stuff for them in the same way for guys. When girls peep, they can do whatever they want. They're going to keep doing it because you have no self-respect for yourself. So why should they respect you? You get what I'm saying? But if you want to keep this cycle going, go ahead. I mean, like, but just don't go back, like, when he ghosts you again and all that, and be all sad and all that stuff. Don't do that, because, like I said, you go looking for crap, you're gonna get crap. Don't come out of it thinking, oh, I thought he was going to stay with me this time, or this or that. Like, no, like, obviously he keeps coming back to you because you keep allowing him back, and he's going to keep doing that. This girlfriend of his, she has to figure that out. Don't get involved, because that's gonna make it even more worse. And I don't think you should get involved. You getting involved and being like, oh, like, your dude, like, I don't know, I guess you could do that if you find it in your heart to, and you want to let homegirl know. Go ahead. But, like, honestly, I don't think, like, that's necessary. I really think you should just subtract yourself from the situation and let him be great, because he's, like I said, doing what he's gonna do, and he's out there popping him like, girl, I had an aneurysm trying to read what the heck you just sent me. Like, I don't even, like, my man who's not my man a few days ago but started ghosting me, so he is my man, is not some, I don't even know. Like, that's crazy to me. It shouldn't even have to get to that point. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you're talking to someone and that's supposed to be your man, if you going back and forth, girl, y'all are friends with benefits. Y'all are not, that's not your man. He's for the crew. Like, he's for the streets. Like, what are you doing? I wish people more that have the power in themselves to, like, uplift themselves out of situations like this. Stand up! Stand up! Stand up! Stand up! Okay? Don't be over here crawling behind no dude. Don't be over here crawling behind no girl. Like, nobody is worth putting for yourself before you put that love for yourself first. Before you put that self-respect for yourself first. Nobody is worth that. You get what I'm saying? Like, this person, he not worth it. To me, he sound real flip-floppy, and I know what that's like. It's not fun, because he is going to be over here making her happy, and what are you going to be doing? Lying in wait? Girl, that's pathetic. I mean, keep it a buck. Like, that's pathetic. And I can say it because I went through it. And what? It's pathetic. I was pathetic. You're pathetic. Everybody who does it, that's pathetic. That's not love. You don't even have to call it lust. That's just wanting something you can't have and isn't yours. Wasn't yours from the beginning with, isn't yours now. Okay? I feel like we're on the same page now. We're right here. Me and you, we right here. So, that's it for that. You want to give me A, B, C like this a pop quiz? A, leave him alone. Leave him to old girl. Okay, she gonna have to find out the hard way. Or, if you want to do God's work, go let her know, hey, not on some weird stuff like you're trying to creep into their relationship or something. Even if you think it's going to fail, let it fail naturally on its own, whatever. But if you want to be genuine and nice and be like, hey, I know this and that about your dude. I feel as I'm just letting you know. Don't do the natural. Don't, oh my gosh. Matter of fact, let me take that back. Because I would hate for you to turn out to be the chick that's like, I'm coming to you as a woman. Oh my gosh, please don't turn out that way. Scratch that. Mind your business. Like you said, mind your business. Because the whole I'm coming to you as a woman, that is so dead. That's so dead. I've had that happen to me like 2 times before, and the whole time, either I don't know their boyfriend or it's just a misunderstanding, and we probably had like one conversation or something like that. Like half the time, nobody be wanting girls like boyfriends or stuff, but they love hopping on the first girl they see talking to him, and it don't even have to be that way. Just leave it alone. Leave him alone. Leave her alone. Leave the whole thing alone. Go find some Jesus. Pick up a book. Read. Look in the mirror. Make your affirmation. Love yourself. Manifest. And that's where I'm gonna leave that. Okay, so we have made it through all the comments and questions that you guys have given me. I think I did like 8 or so. Yeah, I think I did like 8. Probably not gonna go higher than that. Depending on how like long you guys send comments. You like that last comment, that one was a cute little paragraph. But there's no limit. I'll still read it. We'll still talk about it. It'll probably just take a little longer, which is fine. So that is it for this video. Hopefully I do have this up on Tuesday, which I definitely will. I promise I will. So I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. If any of you want to leave more comments, questions, everything will be in the description below for the Talk About Me Tuesday. I said talk about me. I mean, you can talk about me. Go ahead, talk about me. You can leave me questions about me too. Comments, whatever, I'll address it. It's fine. But the link for Talk About It Tuesday is in the description down below. The submissions are always open. There's not a time or day where I close it. It's just a limit to how many comments I will do in one video. So if I don't get to your comment this video, it'll most likely be in the next one. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the post notifications when I do post, because I will be doing a lot of things with this channel, so you don't want to miss anything, because something will most likely fly by. This is Leah Arima signing out, and thanks for watching.
Go on about your business, you must be religious. Got them to